Hello, Dr. CS? How are you? This is Beverly. I have a question.
Hi Bev. What is your question?
I was just looking ahead through all of my thousands of assignments, and just wanted to get a few things straight.
Okay. Go ahead. But first, remind me, about which class of yours will we be speaking?
All of them. Taking 18 credits was rather imprudent of me. Just thinking about it makes me want to cry.
Well, now, let's take a look at this. You have enough on your plate that to spend any more time crying about it won't serve any purpose. What is your question?
Actually, it is not a question at all. It is more of a statement. And I really hope that I have it all figured out.
Okay. What is it that you have to say?
Dr. CS. Though it has been a very difficult journey, I have learned a significant amount about ITDE. And now, I would like to share with you what I have learned by presenting the 10 guiding principles of instructional technology and distance education.
Welcome to the 10 Guiding Principles of Instructional Technology and Distance Education. ITDE should begin with theory. Keegan suggests that a firmly based theory of distance education will be one that can provide the touchstone against which decisions, political, financial, educational, and social, can be made with confidence. Let's move theory to practice and research to reality. Instruction should include the prescriptions by which desired learner performance is cultivated. Clark compares two types of instruction.
We went out to look, and we were alarmed at how often we felt that people were using discovery as a way to get people to either learn things or to solve problems at work. But that there's 50 years of evidence that it doesn't work, and almost none that it does. So we said to ourselves, A, why are people doing this? But B, what's the alternative?
Yes.
So the alternative that we found, that there is solid evidence for, is something called guided instruction. But it involves, very simply, showing people how to act and decide to achieve a goal with an authentic problem that's drawn on the environment where they have to go and work and apply what they've learned. And then having them immediately do the hands-on application with a different kind of challenge while they're getting immediate feedback.
Technology brings to mind fast-paced high science, when in fact, technology is simply the application of science and experience to solve problems. We need to first identify the learning problem that we need to solve, and then choose or develop the technology that will most appropriately and affordably solve the problem. Distance education students need a clear idea of the expectations. This is accomplished with a well-organized syllabus, which describes assignments and offers examples, explains how students will be graded, and states due dates and contact information. ITDE communication should include both synchronous and asynchronous forms. Synchronous includes text chats, video conferencing, and phone calls. Asynchronous includes discussion forums, blogs, and pre-recorded class lectures from your instructor. Moore states that transactional distance is typical of education programs in which distance separates teachers and learners. In order to minimize potential misunderstandings between learner, instructor, other learners, and content, this gap must be bridged. One way to bridge the gap of transactional distance is through a community of inquiry, which establishes social presence, teacher presence, and cognitive presence. Research shows that structuring activities to develop social, cognitive, and teaching presence can support engagement and deepen learning. Students should be supported through proper orientation, technical guidance, academic libraries, and peer networks. Important to learner success is feedback. In order to be useful, it must be timely, specific, honest, and actionable. We end this presentation with media, the mere vehicles by which messages are delivered, that have no effect on learning by themselves. Rather, it is the instructional methods that influence student achievement.
I am a medium. You are the message.
What do you mean?
I mean the media are the means by which content is delivered. I am a cup. My content is soda pop.
So I am the content, and the plate is the medium by which I will be served?
I think you are beginning to see what I mean. But there is more. Being just the medium, I have absolutely no effect on the actual content I hold within. It could be water or pop.
And I could be delivered on any medium. A plate. A platter. A cardboard box. Paper or plastic. I could be served just about any way you can think.
Yes. That is why there are so many types of media. All content can be served up through different types of dishes, but the content remains the same.
I never thought of this before. This has been an interesting chat. Thank you.
Likewise.